I can still hear the drumming in my ears, a rhythm that pounded my heart with terror. The haunting image of the old man with the blank stare will forever be etched in my mind. This is what happened when I met Mr. Adisa, the HR manager, and learned the truth about his wicked ways. It started like any other day at work. I was excited because I was due for a promotion. After 3 years of hard work at the multinational company, I felt ready to take the next step. That morning, I received an email from Mr. Adisa, summoning me to his office. My colleagues whispered that it meant good news. I knocked on his door and entered his office. Mr. Adisa sat behind his large mahogany desk, his eyes cold and calculating. His smile never reached his eyes. "Sit down, Jide," he said. "I've been watching your progress." I smiled, feeling a mix of excitement and nerves. This was it, my promotion. But then he spoke again, his tone changing. "But promotions are not just about hard work," he said, leaning forward. "They require a bit of sacrifice." I frowned, not understanding what he meant. "Sacrifice, sir?" "Yes, Jide, sacrifice. Tonight, meet me at the old warehouse on the edge of town. Come alone." Confused and uneasy, I nodded. That evening, I found myself standing in front of the abandoned warehouse. The building looked sinister, its windows dark and foreboding. I hesitated, but curiosity and ambition pushed me forward. Inside, the air was thick with the smell of dust and decay. I saw a dim light coming from a room at the back. As I approached, I heard the sound of drumming. My heart pounded in sync with the rhythm. Pushing open the door, I saw Mr. Adisa standing next to an old man with a blank stare. The old man was dressed in traditional African attire, his face expressionless. "Welcome, Jide," Mr. Adisa said, his voice echoing off the walls. "This is Baba Ogunde. He will help you with your promotion." The old man began to chant, his voice low and haunting. He placed a small, intricately carved wooden figure in my hands. "Hold this," Mr. Adisa instructed, "and don't let go no matter what you see." I held the figure tightly, feeling its rough edges dig into my palms. Suddenly, the room grew cold, and the shadows seemed to come alive. The drumming grew louder, faster. I felt a sharp pain in my chest, like 1,000 needles piercing my skin. The room spun, and I fell to my knees, gasping for breath. The old man's chant grew louder, almost deafening. Just when I thought I couldn't take it anymore, the drumming stopped. The room was silent. I looked up to see Mr. Adisa smiling down at me, his eyes filled with dark satisfaction. "You did well, Jide," he said. "The promotion is yours, but remember, you are bound to me now, forever." I stumbled out of the warehouse, clutching the wooden figure. I could still hear the drumming in my ears, a reminder of the horror I had witnessed. The next day, I was promoted. My colleagues congratulated me, but their smiles felt hollow. I knew the truth. My success came at a price, a dark and terrible price. And now I was bound to Mr. Adisa and his sinister rituals. I often think back to that night, the drumming, the pain, and the old man with the blank stare. I wonder how many others before me had made the same sacrifice. How many more would follow? The thought chills me to the bone. I still work at the company, but the excitement I once felt is gone. Every day I hear the faint echo of drums, a constant reminder of the pact I made. And I know that no matter how far I run, I will never escape the shadow of Mr. Adisa and his wicked ways. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and turn on post notification.